Motivators family. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. This is Marlene Motivates, and I am your life coach. Today, I want to give a motivation. Of course, before everything, I want you all to say, this is a new year. It's 2025. I can't believe it. We made it. We survived past 2024. And I don't know what you all went through in 2024, but I want to have this conversation just for a few minutes and talking about how to start fresh. Okay. And we're going to talk about some of those things, how to start over, how to start fresh. And I felt like this was a very interesting and very appropriate conversation for us to have in talking about how to start over and how to start fresh. Because one of the things about life is only going to be as good as we make it. And I want to say to everybody, I hope you have spoken over your life and yourself, and you have some goals that you have made. Make your goals, plan, and then get into the action. So before all of those things, hey, Motivators family, how are you doing? I hope your 2025 is great so far, because we've already spoken over our life. I hope you speak over your life, and you have not. I have spoken over and declared victory, prosperity, goals, peace, happiness. That's how we're going to move forward in our 2025. Hi, Shelly. Shells, how are you? Welcome. The same to you. Thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and to give some encouragement, like I like to do all the time, and talk about how we can start fresh, start new, whatever it is that you've gone through in your life. In 2024, whether it was amazing and phenomenal, or whether it was so or was horrible. One of the things that we have to do is we have to allow ourselves to feel like whatever happens, I forgive it. I'm grateful, because in everything, in the good, in the bad, in the nasty, in the ugly, there's always something that we can learn. It's always something that we can grow into. It's all about our mindset, and it's our focus and how we allow ourselves to see our day, how we see our month, how we see our life, how we see ourselves moving forward. Hi to everybody who's in here. Please hit the like. Hi, Chase. Hi, Brooklyn. That's one of the things that I think it's important for us to, understand that it's important to respect ourselves, okay? Respect yourself and respect your goals and your focus. Hi, Blake. Basketball. How are you doing? Welcome. I think that that's something that is so important, is we have to first realize our gifts, realize our talents, realize our potential. So that's something that is important, is we have to realize our potential, realize your potential, realize your worth. And I want to say that to everybody, whether your parents, whether your siblings, your friends, whatever relationships that you have had in your life, I want you to speak over your life. Everything in our life is only going to be as good as we say it is. Now, that's maybe a new perspective for some, or it may be something that you're already working on. But every single year, as my year begins, I like to speak over my life. I like to speak. I like to uplift. I like to declare. Hi, Angela. How are you? Welcome. That's one of the things that we have to do as women and as men. We have to speak over our life, okay? And we have to believe in our own self, okay? That's something that is so important. And a lot of people don't talk about how important it is for us to speak in a positive manner, for us to work on ourselves. It doesn't matter whether you've been loving on yourself your entire life or maybe just a few moments or a few years. We all need to work on being happy. We all need to work on being positive in order to be our best self. So let's get into today's discussion. Hi, Milda. How are you? So that's something that's important that I want to say to everybody. We all have to put some work into ourselves and to tell ourselves that I have the potential moving forward. I can speak over greatness over my life, but it's all ultimately up to how we think and what we do with what we think. That's why words have power, words have meaning, words have value, and you have to value your life. You have to get focused. You have to have a plan, an objective. So, no matter what it is that happened to you in 2024, we're starting off 2025 on a positive note. No matter who may have backstabbed you, hurt you, talked about you, it's a new day. And we cannot make people be on our side. We can't make people support us. You can't make people love you. But what you can do is keep a positive mindset, keep a positive focus, forgive yourself, and go after your goals. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we are the ones that have to make a choice to love ourselves. You have to make a choice to love yourself. You have to make a choice that yesterday I didn't do X, Y, and Z, but today I'm going to do it. It's about being accountable, it's being mature, and it's getting focused. See, that's most of us a goal that we have to constantly, keep going back because we get off track, we get distracted, we get discouraged because we're humans, as women, as men, we all get disappointed. We all get discouraged. We all feel sadness. We all wish certain things, didn't happen to us, but it's life. We lose people we love when they pass. We get discouraged. Sometimes I just get so tired of life as an adult. It's just always constantly grinding, hustling, trying to make ends meet, taking care of your family. It's an endless cycle. But at the end of the day, these are some of the things that I want you all to focus your mind on. I'm grateful to be alive. Now, I understand that sometimes we don't feel that way because our life is not how we want it. And I know you'll say, Marlene, my life is not how I want to go. So how could I ever be happy about my life? Just the fact that you're alive another day, it's amazing. Okay? It's amazing you took a breath today. You may not have everything you want, but you have everything that you need. And I mean that in entirety. You have the people you need in your life, and you have everything you need from within. And I want to say this to the Motivators family. A lot of times we focus our energy on who is in our life, and the ones that aren't doing what they're supposed to do. But this year and moving forward, I want for us to focus our energy and our light on what we have, who we are, what our potential is, and, reaffirming it on a regular basis. Every morning we wake up, we need to reaffirm. I reaffirm I love myself. I reaffirm of my potential. I forgive myself. And I give myself the permission to live my life. I give myself the permission to have peace. I give myself the permission to be happy. I feel that's an amazing thing that each and every one of us can make a choice. And we do. We wake up every day and we make a choice how our day is going to be by our attitude, by our outlook, and how we choose to look at it. Because I know I've woke up and said, oh, today is going to be terrible. Oh, and it's going to be miserable. And this person will do things. So I want for us to be doing some inner work, working on ourselves, and ask ourselves some honest questions. How do I see myself this year and moving forward? Do I see my tracking, my focus on I have some great things ahead for me. There's going to be wonderful things that is happening to me. Um, and that's what I had to learn. I had to unlearn the habits of it's awful and it's terrible. Instead of saying the challenges that we face or the obstacles we are facing are terrible, we have to say, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm shifting, and I'm being molded. We can always choose to work on our outlook and our perspective towards the situation. It doesn't change it, but life is so much better when we're happy, when we smile, when we have peace. We can't do anything about the outside, okay? We can do nothing about the people on the outside. All we can do is think about what is inside. Who are you as a man, or who are you as a woman? Are you positive? Are you treating yourself as a queen or as a king? Do you set boundaries and enforce them? See, those are the things that we can do. Those are the things that are within our power. We always have the power to change. We always have the power to believe in ourselves. We have the power to be confident. All of those things are wonderful. And it's things that we have to speak over. We have to declare. We have to affirm. We have to challenge it. And we have to ask why. We have to ask, why am I here? What is my reason? What is my purpose? And remind yourself too how strong you are, the things that you have overcome, the victory that has happened for you in your life. I always remind myself on that when I'm going through something, a situation. We have to encourage ourselves. We can't wait for our siblings, your parents, your friends, your romantic interests to tell you. You have to have that from within your own self. And that's why I said I want you to say it to yourself. I affirm the love from within. Okay? I affirm the love from within. I affirm that I love myself. I affirm that I have a purpose. I affirm that I am worthy. I affirm that I am capable. See, when we have that mindset, there's nothing, okay? Absolutely nothing that we can't do. Thank you so much, Milda. I appreciate it. Shelly says, just sitting here nodding. Yes. Awesome, Shelly. Yes. And that's something that we have to constantly keep working on us. And I want you all too, my motivators family, to always be working on you. How can I be happier? How can I be healthier mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially? We can always do better. And stop worrying about what others are doing, but get active in what am I doing for me. I want happiness for each of you. I want peace for you. And moving forward and making our 2025 amazing, we have to stop looking to the left or the right or behind, or look at other people and what they're doing and saying, or being around individuals that are toxic and negative and jealous and judgmental of others. It has an impact on us because we can't live up to others' standards. All we can ever do is be ourselves. Hi, Donna. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. All we can ever do is be ourselves. That's it. We can do nothing but that. All we can ever do is be ourselves. And anybody who is not on board, anybody who is bringing you down, cut ties now. Cut ties today, because the sooner the better. When we hold on to these people, expecting them to change, or saying things like that's just the way they are, that's not good enough. We shouldn't settle. in our relationships with other people. People need to be respectful. People need to be kind, to show up and to support. And if they don't, we give them their freedom papers. We cut ties, cut the umbilical cord, because eventually those same individuals will cause you to be stuck, to have an attitude, to our income. Your money starts dwindling because you're giving it out to everybody. You're showing up for others, but because you're so busy supporting, you never get supported. And that's just not going to work moving forward. I did that for many, many years. You show up, you're nice, you're kind. You don't win any awards because you are a yes person. That's something that I used to think, oh, but I'm so kind. Yeah, but kindness has limits. We have to respect ourselves. While I will help and support, but not before, okay? But not before me. You have to know what you want to do first. You have to know what your focus is. And if you have the time, if it's possible, then maybe you can assist, but you cannot give the bulk of your time to everybody, and all you have left is the crumbs. See, we're not doing that. We're going to put on our own oxygen mask and love on ourselves and be our very best friend. Okay? Be your own best friend. Don't look to others to put on your oxygen mask, to tell you you're wonderful, to show up for you. You have to show up for yourself, okay? Yes, and this is how life is as an adult. You have to be mature. See, the majority of us as adults, we're never told these things. You know, you kind of just go through life and then you start making some decisions of what you like and what you don't. But there are people who try to be controlling of us and tell us what to do and how to be and start problems and bring drama in our life. But if we don't cut ties with them, release them, let them go, we cannot have the time, the energy, the focus, and the money to be able to pursue our own interests. And that's what I want for each and every one of you. I want you to pursue your own interests. I want you to walk in your worth and your power and your light, because we manifest over here, right? We manifest our goals. We know where we're going because we've spoken, we've planned, we've declared, we've done our mentorship and our coaching. We've done all of the steps. We have the tools. Now all it is about application. And that's hard, right? Okay. Yes, Shelley says life is what you make it. You can't blame others. Yes, and that's how we get to our next levels, our next goals, our peace, our joy. We have to know our own limits. And I have to say, as a woman, I just did not. It is so hard sometimes because you get into this routine of supporting whoever is in your life, whether it's your kids, spouse, significant other, friend. You're supporting, but where is the support coming back to you? So I had to learn within myself, when I got the tools through therapy and friendship and through my faith, that you got to love on yourself too. And I remind myself, Marlene, you have to love on yourself and apply your name to that. Shelly, you have to love on yourself. Milda and Chase and Donna, all of you, you have to give yourself the permission and say, I deserve to have my peace. I deserve to use my talents and my gifts. I deserve to love on myself. I deserve to forgive. I deserve to have peace. And I deserve to do the things that I want to do. And I know for so many years, speaking of myself, I can't speak for anybody else, but for me, I put my goals on the back burner. I put my interests, the things that I wanted to do and the things that I liked, so I could help and be a supporter. You can't always be a supporter. You have to know what you want to do. So this is for anybody who needs to hear it, the message, the nudge, the push. If there's something that you want to do, if you have something that's on your head, it's on your heart, it's something you've been thinking about, meditating about, praying about, it's a goal of yours, go for it. Don't wait. Now is always the right time. You'll never get a perfect circumstance. And I know for me, that's something that I was always like, I would always find some sort of excuse why I didn't do whatever it was. So if you're waiting for a perfect circumstance, you're not going to always have the perfect amount of time. You're not going to always have the right amount of money or the support. Or there's always going to be something lacking in our life. So if you really want to do something, if you really have a goal, you will show it by the way you show up for yourself, by, just rinsing, repeat. I fell down, I get up, and then you just start again, over and over and over again. Start over and over again, okay? Yeah, I do the same, putting myself last. We're going to work on that, Shelly, right? Most of us do that. We put ourselves last. You put yourself behind your kids, behind a spouse or significant other, behind a job. So by the time it gets to be to you, your cup is what? Empty. And what I learned when I started working on myself and therapy and going into school, it's so important for us to help others and support them, because that's what we do as human beings. We have responsibilities, but everything comes with limits. As adults, we have to know when we're tired. No, I can't do it. Learn to say no and mean it, and don't feel guilty. And every time when I know I need to do something for my mental health, for my emotional health, for my spiritual health, I have to remind myself, it's okay to say no. I have to say no to you to say yes to me. Because when I say no to you, I'm able to go for my dreams. When I say no to you, I'm able to get my sleep, or to work on my finances, or to experience peace, because certain individuals will impact our mental health. I don't know about you all, but for me, that's a major problem. Individuals that affect our mental health, and it's just not good. It's some people, they bring so much drama, so much negativity. It's like every time a certain individual call or text, your heart starts to beat. You're like, oh no, what do they want this time? Or what are they begging for? So if you have individuals like that in your life, we need to rethink maybe slowing down, giving some space for that person, for them to grow up and mature. Because I call something enable to disable. And this is something that I have been through and thought about and meditated on and written over. And enable to disable is when you kind of put people in a position to depend on you. And then after a while, as a human, we get tired. And then we say, I can't do it. And of course, when you can't do it because you've been doing this for them all along, they don't even know what to do. So you could be doing that with your children, spouse, friends, a job. You can't always have control. And that's something that I'm speaking to myself too. Sometimes we want to control the situation. We want it to be exactly how we want it. The home, the house, the bathroom, this. We want everything just how we want to. And that is what can cause you some mental disruption, some stress, anxiety, when we have to just allow people to make their own mistakes, to do things for themselves. It will not harm you, literally. I had to say that to myself. It's not going to hurt you. Just let them do it. It doesn't have to be perfect how you want it, but let them do it. You have to show your kids, you have to show other people that it's okay for them to do it for themselves, and applaud them. Say, Thank you so much for doing that. You're doing a great job. I'm proud of you because everybody is not on the same wavelength or wants to do things the way, what is the saying? It's more than one way to skin a cat. It's more than one way to get to a goal. So we want to empower others, okay? We want to empower others to be independent, to have the confidence and to tell them, I don't need to always have this person. And I know for myself that was a problem, that I wanted to do everything for them because I felt like it has to be this way, and it doesn't. When you release the control and you take your hands off of the wheel, you're going to be better. Good night, Milda. Shelly says, if I want it done my way, I'll do it. Yes, indeed. Yes. So I wanted to say this to everybody. I wanted to encourage every single one of you as hey James, how are you? Welcome. I appreciate everybody who's here. If you have not hit the thumbs up, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I want to say this to everybody. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, keep your head up, okay? And if you have not already, write down a mission statement. What is my goal for this year in 2025? Maybe you're not a goal person, but what are some of the things that you want to do? Do you want to have a positive mindset this year? I'm going to work and focus on keeping a positive mindset. This year, I'm going to work on maintaining my peace. See, we can't do anything about others, but I call it being peaceable. We can't do anything about making a person be peaceful or calm, but we can maintain our own. Anytime when someone tries to disrupt and bring in drama, I withdraw, I remove myself, I block, because I deserve to keep my peace, and so do you. So do you. You deserve to keep your peace. So remind yourself, anytime you're in situations, if someone is being controlling, judgmental, angry, backbiting, drama, whatever it is, if you don't like it, you have to speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Step up your game. Love on yourself. Protect your head and your heart. Think before you make decisions. Get yourself a coach and a mentor. You deserve to be happy. And if you don't have the tools within to help you to heal from your past or the things that hurt you, or you just need someone to support you to troubleshoot through certain obstacles in your life, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. And I wanted to say that to everybody. It's nothing wrong with asking for help. Everybody, from the people who run Fortune 500 companies to a small business owner, we all need some assistance in navigating this thing called life. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Get a coach, get a therapist, get a mentor, a friend, spiritual support, but get out there and live your life. Don't let anything stop you. If there's a goal that you want to achieve this year, go for it. You're never too young. You're never too old, regardless of what other people say. You are what you think. You are what you believe, and you do what you think you can do. That's my thing that I'm working on this year, not letting my mind stop me from my next steps, my next goals, because if you in your mind tell yourself you can't, and there's an excuse behind that, I'm too busy, I'm too tired, I don't have enough money, I don't have support. There's always an excuse if you want to make one. But this year and moving forward, we're not going to blame others. We're going to be accountable. I'm going to do what's necessary for my peace. I'm going to do what's necessary for my personal light. I believe in myself and I love myself, and I'm my own best friend. Isn't that awesome advice? Thank you all so much for tuning in. I just wanted to come on really quickly and to encourage you and motivate you all and tell you all, moving forward in this year in 2025, we're going to be intentional. Okay, I want you to say that to yourself. I'm going to be intentional. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to encourage myself. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to maintain a positive attitude. I'm going to do all of those things. So I say that to all of you. Hey, Tamika, I'm just about to get up out of here. Thank you so much. Hi, Kelly. I just wanted to say this to you all, and keep a positive mindset. Keep a positive focus. Don't give up. If you get tired, regroup, rest, okay? Rest, but don't stop. Do not give up. If you get discouraged, reach out to a mentor, a support, a friend. Pray. Love on yourself, but keep going. Don't stop. Put your foot on the gas. And when you need to, put your foot on the brake, because you know when you're doing too much and you know when you're doing too little. But it's all about having that balance. I'm not going to do so much that I can't enjoy my life, but also I'm not going to do too little so that I don't live life and live in the moment, live in this present, because life is too beautiful to not be enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're new here, hit the like, subscribe. I'm Marlene Motivates, and I am your life coach, and I do these live streams on a regular basis. This one is a pop-up, but the next one in the public today is Wednesday. The next one will be on Friday, so I hope I see you guys back on Friday around, I would say, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you guys there. Shout out to all of my amazing moderators and those that are content creators. Check out my amazing mods content. I bring it every day. Miss Tamika. I have Donna Just Being Real. And check them out. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate your support. And you know what I say over here on Marlene Motivates. Just know it. Just breathe it. And be it. And live your best life. We're all about living in our present, letting go of the past and the negatives, and believing in ourselves. Love yourself and love your life. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.